Gervonta Davis reportedly encountered Floyd Mayweather during a night stroll in the city, but what seemed like a chance for a grand reunion quickly turned chaotic. The two got into a heated altercation, and neither wanted to back down. It's said that Davis intentionally provoked the encounter because Mayweather recently shared footage of his sparring session with Devin Haney, an action considered taboo in the boxing world. The people who witnessed the incident were in shock as the two boxing legends clashed. They couldn't believe their eyes, seeing such prominent figures in a heated argument. Although the police arrived late, they managed to control the situation perfectly. Thankfully, the confrontation didn't escalate into a larger brawl, but both Davis and Mayweather sustained some injuries. Now, let's go back to the part where Mayweather shared the sparring session between Davis and Haney. This incident is at the heart of their conflict. In boxing, sparring sessions are typically kept private, as they are meant to be practice, not public displays. Mayweather's decision to share this session was seen as a breach of trust and respect. This is the reason why the two are seemingly at odds, and their beef may have been fueled even more when Mayweather broke one of boxing's unwritten rules. If sharing sparring footage is such a big no-no, why did Mayweather still go ahead and do it? Is he so sure that no matter what happens, he won't face any backlash from the public? It seems like that's exactly what he thinks. After leaking the video, Mayweather didn't make any comments or try to explain himself. He just stayed quiet, as if he believed his reputation would protect him from any criticism. But on a more serious note, sparring is a sacred aspect of the sport. It's a time for fighters to learn, grow, and improve their skills without the pressure of a public audience. During these sessions, it's not uncommon for lesser-known fighters to get the better of famous ones. This is because sparring is all about trying new techniques and pushing boundaries. It's a safe space where mistakes can be made and corrected. As I have said, sharing footage of these moments breaks that trust and can be seen as a betrayal. Now, the sad thing is that bitter rivals will almost always violate this unwritten rule, and it seems Mayweather has reached this point with his former protege. Over the past several months, the two men have been trading insults on social media, their once strong bond now a distant memory. This latest act by Mayweather, sharing the sparring footage, seems to have been a deliberate move to strike at Davis when his star is shining the brightest. It's a calculated attack, aimed at shaking Davis's confidence and stirring up controversy. But it did not discourage Davis. After a 14-month absence from the ring due to a prison term, Davis made a triumphant return. He showed everyone that he had not lost his edge by delivering an impressive 8th-round knockout win over Frank Martin. This victory proved that he's still a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world, despite the challenges he faced.
Oh, left uppercut.
So when did Mayweather release this video? On June 17th, he shared it, showing Haney seemingly getting the better of Davis. The session happened 10 years ago at Mayweather's gym. The timing of Mayweather releasing the sparring video raised eyebrows, making people wonder about his intentions. And what's more amazing is that former champions Badu Jack, Adrian Bronner, and others can be seen in the video on the ring apron. These are big names in boxing, and their presence gives a lot of weight to the footage. It was filled with future stars of the sport. Mayweather himself was in the ring, playing the role of referee and hype man, adding to the intensity of the session. Once the footage was released, many people reacted negatively towards Mayweather, seeing it as the boxing icon's way of taking a shot at Davis. Fellow fighters were upset because they felt this move was petty and disrespectful. It's clear that the ongoing beef between Mayweather and Davis has reached a new low. By releasing this video, Mayweather crossed a line that many believe should have remained untouched. Who would be happy to see such footage, especially given the history between the two? Mayweather might have issues with Davis, but this act seemed below the belt. It would have been better for Mayweather to stick to verbal jabs rather than sharing something so private and sensitive. Bill Haney, Devin's dad, accused Mayweather of leaking the footage, suggesting it led to Ryan Garcia gaining an advantage over Haney. Bill claimed Mayweather shared the video with Ryan, allowing him to strategize and potentially use insights from the sparring session against his son in a match.
Floyd leaked it to Ryan. Ryan had said he had got it from him, but who knows, you know what I mean? I know that Floyd was actually in Ryan's corner, helping Ryan throughout the fight, and I knew that.
It's difficult to know Mayweather's long-term intentions, especially after his heated exchange with Bill Haney, which included some harsh name-calling during a recent live video on Instagram. Now, it's not just Bill Haney who has criticized Mayweather. Professional boxer Michael Fox has also expressed negative comments about him. Floyd released Tank and Haney sparring when he spent his whole career not letting people record his sessions. That's corny, per World Boxing News. Furthermore, longtime Mayweather friend and former fighter Ishii Smith was asked for his opinion on Mayweather sharing the video. Smith didn't hold back, going deeper with his criticism, stating that Mayweather's actions were unprecedented and went beyond what anyone expected. Here's a theory circulating among fans. The recent firing of Leonard Ellerbe, the president of Mayweather Promotions, and his replacement with Richard Schaefer was a surprising move by Mayweather. Many are speculating on the reasons behind Mayweather's decision. According to Smith, Mayweather took this drastic step in response to Ellerbe's unwavering support of Davis, which may have clashed with Mayweather's own plans or preferences. One user on X accused Mayweather of drinking haterade and attempting to belittle Davis's recent victory over Martin. This sparked widespread criticism from fans and observers alike, who condemned Mayweather's actions as unjust. Even casual observers could recognize the severity of Mayweather's misstep in undermining Davis's achievement. But thanks in part to Mayweather's involvement, the Davis-Haney feud has escalated into a major storyline in the boxing world, captivating fans and pundits alike for over a year. Mayweather's actions and comments have fueled the rivalry, turning it into a public spectacle that garners widespread attention and debate. These two fighters, part of the current crop of captivating superstars in the 135, 140-pound weight classes, have laid the groundwork for what could be an explosive showdown. Davis, Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, and Ryan Garcia are all proven to attract attention and drive substantial pay-per-view sales. If Mayweather steps away from guiding Davis's career, he risks being sidelined from influential decisions in boxing. Some speculate Mayweather's release of the sparring session was meant to discredit Davis, but that won't necessarily be the outcome. Davis's reputation isn't likely to suffer long-term damage from the leaked footage. His performances in the ring speak louder than any training session footage. Ultimately, the focus remains on Davis's future bouts and how he continues to evolve as a fighter, regardless of the controversy surrounding him. The dynamics between mentor and mentee turned sour are always intriguing in sports, and this situation is no different. Whether this will lead to further confrontations or a reconciliation remains to be seen, but it certainly gives something new to look forward to in the boxing world. So, what's your take on this ongoing saga? Share your thoughts below